weekly breakdown.
Yay!
That's very professional.
Sorry.
Number 34. Yeah.
Last week kind of got fucked up.
Yeah, we recorded a real breakdown last week, and that got fucked up somehow. I don't know what happened to it. It just disappeared. But here we are, under the stars.
Into the fifth dimension.
Trying to stay alive. Be home tonight. Fucking those guys.
I don't know. We don't even want to
Whatever.
talk about. It's not a big good thing.
So yeah, we're going to include some shit that we were talking about last week. And some new stuff. So let's start with a rumor. I don't know how much there is to really say on this. It's a rumor. I don't think it's real.
I don't either.
There's a huge rumor. Someone told some person that works at Rooster Teeth that Microsoft's looking to buy the Silent Hills property from Konami for billions of dollars and make Silent Hills an Xbox One exclusive, and that Silent Hills was 80% done.
80% done? Probably not. I mean, I can see if maybe wanting to, Konami selling off this asset just because, Silent Hills is this big thing. People like Silent Hill. So I mean, them selling it off doesn't seem too far-fetched to me. I mean,
no, that doesn't seem too far-fetched.
That's the only thing. It's like the only thing that's red flag to me is the 80%. Other than that, it's like, yeah, okay, this is believable. But I guess what? But Konami's come out and basically denied it, kind of, sort of. Microsoft did. Yeah.
Well, and look at other games that have been, in this state of doneness supposedly, that have not come out ever because the studio closed down.
Yeah. The only other thing that comes to mind is that, and I was looking at the source or whatever, and the source that they got this from, this was a source that said, hey, there's going to be a connectless Xbox One coming in summer of 2014. And, this source brought this out right around the time when Microsoft, their slogan was Xbox is Connect. And then, lo and behold, the day of E3 last year, what was made available for sale, and that was connectless Xbox One, so...
I mean, I can see it happening because Konami's looking to get out of the console business. This is a way that they can make quick bucks selling off their properties, but this would piss a lot of people off.
Yeah, I don't see it going as an exclusive.
I mean, I don't know, because
this would be like Tomb Raider last year, this would be the IP that would piss people off that Microsoft bought again.
Yeah. I mean, Microsoft's got the money to throw around. I mean, probably they got more of it to throw around than Sony does, so I mean... I know that's a big thing, is that people are like... But Silent Hills has always been a PlayStation.
The PT demo was supposedly pulled completely from the PlayStation Store to be good faith to Microsoft.
That's also a little scary.
But here's the thing, the PT thing's been pulled for a while now.
Yeah.
Before this even, leaked.
I don't think Silent Hills was ever a thing. I don't think it would ever be a thing like PT. I'll shit myself if it was going to be like PT. I can maybe see Konami selling their properties. That's the only thing that I can see out of this.
Yeah, I mean, Silent Hills traditionally, PT's nothing like how Silent Hill plays. So I mean,
but if Microsoft buys Silent Hills and they bought the Silent Hills game that was going to happen, is the same people involved? Is Guillermo del Toro still involved? Is Hideo Kojima involved? Norman
that could be
Reedus?
Interesting. I mean,
especially considering the things between Konami and Hideo Kojima.
It would just be one of the biggest, strangest fucking things to ever happen to gaming. To have something that was potentially maybe a PlayStation exclusive, now turn around completely be an Xbox exclusive. And Phil Spencer always talks about getting titles that fill that spot in their portfolio. Tomb Raider fills that Uncharted-like spot.
Yeah.
With Xbox's first-party lineup, this would fill something that Sony doesn't even have, which is a horror spot.
Yeah. I mean, that kind of spot doesn't...
But is Silent Hills worth billions of dollars?
You see, that's the only thing. I mean, there was a monetary, comparison. It's like, If I'm not mistaken, from the article on IGN, the only thing like acquisition wise that was like more was like Disney buying out Marvel, Lucasfilm. That was the only other thing on that list of a bunch of other buyouts of like Amazon and everything else that was over $1 billion, and that's for.
Well, Microsoft bought Mojang for $2.5 billion.
But that's for like a studio, not just.
I mean, Amazon didn't even spend $1 billion on Twitch. They were $30 million short of being $1 billion, but still, Silent Hills isn't worth billions of dollars to me.
No, they're just.
Metal Gear is worth billions of dollars, but not multiple billions, maybe 1 billion. High millions towards the billions to me. Maybe back in the day when Silent Hills was more, prominent and good,
Yeah, definitely.
Probably. I mean, it's kind of fallen off the map. I was never a big fan of it, but still, you can tell that it fell off the fucking map.
Yeah.
Last
gen. I'm not sure if there really was all that many that came out last gen.
There was like one or two. Yeah. I forgot.
Nothing else. Nothing really though. Nothing huge.
Nothing huge like Silent Hill 2, which is like one of the best horror games ever made.
I mean, I guess we'll find out E3. Maybe this is going to be Microsoft's ending.
Be like, maybe. Boom, guess what?
Mic drop.
And then PT's on Xbox.
And it's like, you know what? Fucking, they lied. It's almost done. Boom, it's out today.
Well, they were saying too that the game could come out as early as March 2016. I don't believe that.
No.
Unless everything we've heard about how far Silent Hills was into development is a lie.
Yeah.
Then it's not coming out any earlier than 2017. Any earlier, really. If it even still exists.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I don't know. Guess we'll find out. High Moon Studios is working on Destiny now.
Woo!
High Moon Studios made a couple Transformers games that were actually pretty decent, and also worked on Advanced Warfare now. So Bungie now has help making Destiny content.
But these are still other Activision studios.
Yeah.
And that
I read a hilarious.
That worries me.
I read a hilarious comment that said maybe High Moon Studios can develop the whole game while Bungie writes a story.
I mean, it's definitely a shot at Bungie, but it's true.
Yeah, it is fucking
true. I mean,
true.
it's also interesting that this came about because I think also quite recently Bungie came out and it was basically confirmed that some form of future Destiny content will be will be shown off at E3. So, I mean, that kind of coincides with
like has High Moon Studios been making the Taken King or whatever's going to come out this year as a big expansion?
Who knows? I mean, we're just finding out about this. Maybe they've been working on it for a while.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But it still bothers me that these are Activision studios.
I mean, most
Activision.
Yeah, I mean,
I have no faith in Activision.
Why would they not get an Activision studio to work?
Because then they don't have to pay them as much.
Yeah.
I mean, High Moon Studios, Advanced Warfare and the Transformers games are good.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed thing now with Destiny. It's going to have multiple studios working on it all the time.
Yeah, so...
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
It's big, though. I mean, that could potentially mean that there's more coming. I mean, we said in our review that, the House of Wolves was a step up. I mean, but now they got another studio working on there. Hopefully the next one's even a step
maybe
further.
This will mean more Crucible variation.
Yeah, cool stuff.
Yeah. Well, maybe they can have whoever wrote the story for House of Wolves write the story for the rest of the game.
Maybe High Moon is going to actually make some fucking cinematics that you can inject into the story to actually, make it a story.
Make story.
That's all I give a fuck.
But you can't inject something into something that doesn't exist. You can't inject anything into the story when there isn't one.
See, by the end of Destiny's run in however many
it'll have a decent story.
Will it? Or will it be like one of the most cool and realized worlds that wasn't realized at all?
Yeah.
That you have to go on a fucking website and read about if you want to know everything about it.
Maybe. I mean, I don't doubt that. You'll find out stuff. There's stuff if you in the game.
Supposedly there's a Destiny sequel in the works too. So.
Yeah.
We're going to probably get a big Destiny expansion every year.
Wouldn't doubt it.
It's Activision. They like yearly things.
Yeah.
If it's not if you can't make it yearly, they won't invest in it at all.
Silent Hill's knocks at me.
I mean, look at all of
I'm
Activision's franchises: Destiny, Call of Duty, Tony Hawk, Skylanders, Guitar Hero.
Everything.
Every year, something came out. Now they're saying Guitar Hero isn't going to come out every year, which is good, but it did. And
that's what drove it into the ground.
Tony Hawk and Guitar Hero was ran completely into the fucking ground. Call of Duty will eventually be ran into the fucking ground.
To me, it already feels like it has been.
But
yeah.
Anyways, moving on. Sony came out, said some shit. Andrew House, that dude.
I don't know why that's funny.
They basically admitted, they were like, yeah, our first party lineup for the rest of 2015 is pretty sparse. We don't really have much coming out. So we're going to focus on third party content and network features for the PlayStation 4.
I mean, network features it's about fucking time.
It's about damn time.
For some of it.
We're having too many damn NAT type issues recently.
I mean...
Like the whole dedicated chat server thing that Xbox has.
Before there were would be nice. I mean, hey, I'd like to know that Sir Lucas Kasha's online, or
Whoopi Jr.'s online.
I'd like to be able to go offline with still staying online.
Like a pure offline.
Cool. Or busy, like, hey, doing shit, don't talk to me.
Something like that.
Don't talk to me, I'm fucking busy.
Yeah.
They said that they're going to keep investing into things like PlayStation View. There's TV streaming service that's extremely fucking expensive, which nobody uses it because it's extremely fucking expensive. Stuff like that. They confirmed that Uncharted 4 is going to be out before March 31st.
Cool.
And they confirmed that Morpheus will be out before June.
Ooh, okay.
Or by the end of June.
That's actually a little surprising. I almost figured.
Yeah.
I figured earlier 2016 was.
If it's by the end of June, I would say that maybe they'll pull some E3 2016. You can buy Morpheus right now.
They're planning ahead, like boom.
But I don't want Morpheus coming out any earlier than 2016.
Well, yeah, but I honestly figured like January, February 2016 was like when Morpheus was coming out. Because I mean, we've heard about Morpheus for about a year and a half now. So it's like I figured by that point, that was long enough.
But do they have support for the peripheral?
Well, I think does have support when it first comes out.
Well, I mean, we'll find out at E3.
Because I mean that's like half their stuff.
Because that's mostly what they're probably going to talk about in VR.
Because I feel like that's kind of what killed the Kinect, was it had...
That's what killed this other platform that we can go into.
There was a PlayStation Move.
Is the Vita. Sony has labeled the Vita as a legacy platform now, basically saying they're not going to support it too much anymore outside of Asian markets.
Because
when you say you're a legacy platform, then you're done. You're like PS2, Xbox, GameCube. They're legacy platforms. All the old systems, PS3, 360, Wii, they're going to be turning into legacy platforms. It's a shame for Vita, man.
Because Vita's like, it looks like it has some cool shit. Like I still am contemplating getting a Vita.
Yeah, I mean, if they
fucking shit.
If they drop the price of the Vita, I might pick one up just because there's some cool games. But
like
I mean,
Borderlands 2.
It's like you can't sell something without supporting it. You're just putting it out there.
Because did you see advertisements for the Vita?
Nope.
Did you see advertisements?
Well, that's not necessarily true. I saw advertisements for the Vita early on.
Yeah, but I mean,
they tried for like a year, and then
they stopped.
Then they just.
But you still see commercials for the 3DS.
I don't.
I have, but I mean.
I don't really watch TV. So.
But then again, Nintendo has always supported their handhelds.
I've seen like Xenoblade commercial here and there a couple times, and so like, I guess that counts.
Well, yeah, but I mean not just like for the console itself, but for things for the system.
That's
you
what
didn't
I'm
see
seeing.
shit for the Vita.
Yeah.
Aside from that first year.
The Vita it's an incredible piece of technology that just was not utilized at all. It's kind of just a shame that they're basically giving up on it already. If you want one, you buy it. There you go. Also, the whole memory card situation, I feel really hurt the Vita, just because the memory cards are super fucking expensive for it, because they're proprietary for some reason. And, you know, it's a shame. But in terms
maybe
of...
they'll work on the next one.
And then they'll put it out there and not support it. Like the PlayStation Move, they put it out, didn't support it. PlayStation Camera, put it out, didn't support it. The PlayStation Eye, back in the day, put it out, didn't support it.
Oh, the iToy?
I'm surprised they put out the PlayStation 4 and is supporting it. It's like, the fuck? PlayStation View, put it out, don't support it. PlayStation Now, put it out. Don't really support it as much as you should. Sony has these ideas and they put it out, and they're cool ideas, and then they don't support them. It wouldn't surprise me if Morpheus comes out and they don't fucking support it.
That'd be the worst thing.
It's like, why invest your money into something if you're not going to push it hard and get people...
Morpheus is dead in the water unless they get, like...
And all of this is loop back to what I originally said. Morpheus is screwed if they don't have anything for it.
Yeah.
Morpheus is dead in the water unless, like, the next Killzone comes out. And unless they, like, announce, like, the next Killzone at E3 and they're, like, Project Morpheus support.
Yeah, they just need a couple big games from the start. But then, it's not just from the start. It's continual. Like, when the Wii U launched, there was a bunch of games that came out, and then there was a drought of, like, nothing. And,
Now they're starting to become games.
And at the same time, going back to the first-party lineup, you gotta have both. You gotta have the strong third party and the good first party. I mean, because otherwise, people are going to move on to the Xbox.
The undecided people are going
because you're going to have Microsoft, basically every third-party game comes out on both systems, so you're going to have that on the Xbox. And then you're going to have however many fucking exclusives they have coming out this holiday, which is, the amount is insane. You're going to have Sony over here with nothing. What are they going to have? Until Dawn, that's going to sell a lot. They're going to have an Uncharted collection, games that you could go buy for $5 at a GameStop, go buy a PS3 for $50 fucking dollars, you know? I mean, I would probably play that, but still, you know, that's not going to sell systems.
No.
It's like with Nintendo stuff, you know? Nintendo has great first party, but they don't have the third party, and what happens? Doesn't sell. I don't know how the PS4 sells, man. It blows my fucking mind. I love the system, but when you look at its lineup,
you don't make no sense.
It just... If you're going for a console, it just doesn't make any sense to go for it. And the parity between, you know, the gap between the Xbox One and PS4's power, you know, with resolution and everything, that's shrinking. So, I mean, people will just look at the Xbox and be like, I'll just get that. It has everything I want, and then some. You know what I mean? Exactly. But maybe 2016, they'll have maybe all their shit will be ready.
Fallout 4, PS4 exclusive.
Oh, wow. That'd be... Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, well, here's the thing, though.
Fucking piss people.
Here is the thing. Look at what happened with Tomb Raider. Always been a Sony franchise. Xbox exclusive.
Fucking...
Fallout has always sold best on Microsoft systems.
Well, it's also rumored, too, that Call of Duty's not going to be supporting the Xbox anymore.
Really?
And Mountain Dew. You know, Mountain Dew and Call of Duty is always aligned in terms of advertising with Xbox.
Well, yeah.
Recently, it's been showing up on PlayStation 4. When people went to preview Call of Duty Black Ops 3, they played it on PlayStation 4s and not Xbox Ones, which I find interesting.
Huh.
So, maybe I should have fucking predicted that. Call of Duty would show up and beat Sony's, but I don't know. Who knows?
Who knows? I mean, that's fucking big, though.
That is.
That's like I mean, Call of Duty and Xbox are like...
I know, that's pretty telling.
Like that's one of the games that made the 360 the 360. Like.
Or is Call of Duty just, like, I'm just going to go with whoever's selling the best so I can make the most fucking money?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Probably.
It sounds like a very Activision thing to do.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just interesting. It's literally the exact opposite of last generation, in my opinion, with Microsoft got way ahead, and then they got, let's do the fucking network stuff, let's just put out some first-party games every once in a while, let's play it safe.
Yeah.
Sony's over here putting game after game, exclusives constantly, then they call it up. I don't know.
Now it's reversed.
I guess, yeah. I said that was probably going to happen with this generation, too.
Yeah, I just feel like Sony's maybe getting a little, what's the word?
A little too comfortable.
Arrogant.
A little too comfortable.
Yeah, a little too full of themselves.
Yeah, but who knows? I mean, maybe, hopefully there'll be something at E3. Maybe. That'd be pretty cool. Let's move on. Need for Speed comes out November 3rd. And as DRM, you have to be online all the time to play this game.
Dumb.
I don't know.
I mean, here's the thing. Well, here's the thing, though. I think, it's going to happen eventually. I mean, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I applaud them for being the first game to try it. I mean, but it's like, who the hell isn't online anymore when they play?
It's true.
True. But at the same time, what if your internet connection's being shitty?
Yeah.
Like,
Like
that's
fucking
tendency
other
to
game.
happen.
That's
Then you can't play your game.
Well, at
all.
At this point, since there's not that many games to do it, play another fucking game. But I mean, I see what you mean eventually when we get to that point.
That's almost like when Don Matrick back in the day was like, we have a product for you. It's called the Xbox 360. If you want to play games not connected to the internet. Saying go play another fucking game is the same thing.
Yeah, alright, I get that. But at that point, I could see when DRM and like games being always online. I mean, at that point, they'll fix everything. And you'll never have to worry about it. I mean, it's going to happen. I mean, that's my only thing. I think the Xbox One was just too soon, but it's going to happen.
I mean, if there's legitimate reasons why, like if it has some type of online component that's
like what
really cool,
like the thing that Forza 5 was supposed to have with the cloud, or did it have it with the cloud being always online, or did it? I haven't played it.
It uses the cloud with the driver tars and shit, which that stuff's actually really fucking cool.
What do you mean? So
I was playing Forza 5 the other day, and when I play with Frank's a very aggressive racer, so he really charges into the corners really hard and everything, and he just charges through the fucking pack. And it was just me playing single player, but those drive avatars populate the race on your friends list. And so I started behind Frank, and Frank's car is just driving through the fucking pack, and he just drives it into the corners, and it's almost like you're racing with Frank.
Yeah, so that's one of the
cool.
Like that's one of the benefits
sick.
of like DRM.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I can see a lot of games jumping on that. I mean,
yeah,
I'm always at the point that I mean, I don't understand how people are so against it.
I'm just leery of the actual functionality of the game relying on an internet connection.
Yeah, that too, because we've seen a lot of games that have a huge online component come out and be completely fucking broken. When you're just relying on that, then you can't play it. People just spent their $60 on it.
On a game they can't play because they have no internet connection.
I mean,
that's shit.
Just like even little like Xbox or arcade stuff that required an internet connection to play. Like certain games, you had to be connected online to play. Whereas I wasn't trying to play with people. I was just trying to play the game I paid for by myself.
Yeah, I mean, look at like Unity when that came out. Had a heavy online component to it. Heavy connecting to companion app and all that stuff. And it was shitty. But when you took your console offline, not connected to the internet, it ran fine. That stuff's not cool, in my opinion. If you're going to do an always online game, then you make sure it fucking works. And that means you have a beta. An open, public beta for everybody to come try it out. Because then you're advertising your game and you're making sure your game fucking works when it comes out.
okay.
That just makes sense to me, so...
Yeah.
It's interesting, but Need for Speed's returning. Do you have a Need for Speed?
Nope.
No, I don't either. But
unless it's like Underground.
Yeah, I love the Underground game.
Or whatever the fuck game it was where you could
apparently
this is That's probably all.
Yeah, apparently this is like a reboot. So there you go.
Draft finish.
There's a new Xbox One controller.
It looks sick.
It's the same exact thing, except now it has a headphone jack, so you can plug any type of headset into it.
I was hearing so many cool rumors about how it was going to be like the Razer, like how apparently it was like they partnered with Razer. Because you ever hear about the Razer like Sabertooth controllers and all that, where it has like the toggle switches in the back, and you can set those to do something else. And it's like, yeah, that's cool. Now I can sit like this and just boom, jump, reload, do shit like that. And then it's literally the exact same fucking thing.
Yeah, basically. So it's interesting that they're improving their controller even more. Which is one thing that's weird about the Xbox One controller is that they can actually update it through like literal updates, almost like you're updating the console. That's kind of cool. So, anyways,
It still has a battery.
Yeah, it still has a battery.
but the batteries last a while though.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't suck as much juice. Like the batteries will last me for weeks.
I think mine does too. Just the only thing is that like for a little while. I mean, I play Halo every couple days. But then like I've been using my Xbox for like watching a lot of like my movies and stuff like that. So then I'll just hit play and throw the controller down. And eventually it'll just turn off. But I guess it just turned it off. I was like, fuck, it's fucking dying already. But then it turned back on and it worked for a while. So
yeah, that's what it does for me. Whenever I'm like watching Game of Thrones or something. So, anyways, let's throw down some more shit. June games for gold. Massive Chalice from Double Fine. It's like a strategy game. Seems kind of interesting. And Pool Nation Effects for the third month in a row. So if you haven't downloaded it, make sure.
Wait, is it a pool game?
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, I'll download it.
I'll play it.
I'll play it.
I'll play it.
Alright, let's do it. We'll drink and then we'll play.
Yeah.
It's like they just want you to download this game for some fucking reason. I don't know why.
Why the fuck not?
So,
I don't know, I mean, I download
it's like
it
just
everywhere.
download it so then they can put another fucking game in there. Like, fuck. And Just Cause 2 and Thief on the Xbox 360.
Ooh, that's cool. That's
I
cool.
wish Thief was on the Xbox One, but that's just me. Take out Pool Nation Effects since that's been on there for a couple months. Give me Thief. God damn it. PlayStation Plus. There's a lot of games. I didn't write them down.
Oh.
One of them's Metal Gear Solid. That's all I know off the top of my head.
Wait, really?
Or Ground Zeroes.
Yes,
But
that's
hey,
the big
it's free.
game.
Which fucking sucks. Like, I bought that, so now I don't know.
I mean, I got Infamous First Light for free, so.
Well, now you can just trade it in.
I thought
Unless you want a physical copy.
Uh,
On PlayStation 4, there's 4 video games. Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes.
Cool.
Skulls of the Shogun Bonafide Edition. Super Exploding Zoo, which I'm going to try that out.
Yes.
And Futuridium EP Deluxe.
Whatever.
Extended Penis.
There
Extended
you
Penis
go.
Deluxe.
PlayStation 3 Call of War as Gunslinger. That's a good video game, apparently. And Cloudberry Kingdom. On Vita, Super Exploding Zoo, and Futuridium EP Deluxe.
Yeah, Cloudberry game. Game's fucking rad.
So there we go. Metal Gear Solid 5, I'll definitely be playing that.
Yeah.
And I'll be playing Super Exploding Zoo.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because
Because
blow
Super
shit up.
Exploding.
When it comes to clever titles, Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition has been confirmed to come out this year for PlayStation 4. No Xbox One version has been confirmed.
Cool.
Huge exclusive. Right there it is. That's Sony's
So here's
lineup
the
this
thing. This
fall.
was a good series. If they do,
I'll
if
be
they do
checking
bring
this out.
back this series
Yeah.
as a Sony exclusive, this will help.
Yeah, maybe that's why they're bringing it to PlayStation 4. Maybe Darksiders 3 is a thing.
Maybe that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I always
like
like the lore of the Darksiders universe.
I think it's $40.
Aren't you like Death? Or no? I think
Darksiders 2, you are Death.
I was
Yes.
saying, aren't you Death?
First game you're War. Second game you're Death.
I want to be Pestilence. I want to look like
There is
rotting.
there is Pestilence.
Yeah, I mean, there's Pestilence and
And then there's
Famine.
there's what?
Famine.
No, they changed it.
They found that fuck.
They changed Famine and something else just for the lore.
Alright, well, I want to be Pestilence. I want to look like I'm fucking rotting from the inside out.
So that's cool stuff. And Until Dawn comes out August 25th.
I'll probably get that. It looks, it
Yeah.
piques my interest. It's a scary game, and then I get choice, and I love games with choices. I love that.
But I don't like horror. I don't do horror.
I fucking
I mean, if someone fucking gets it, brings it over. If you can
Yeah.
bring it over, I'll play with you.
I fucking
Horror's hilarious to me. So,
Yeah, but Outlast.
dude, I would play Outlast. I just want people to play it with me, just to
Let's drink.
just to share the funds.
drink,
Yeah.
play Outlast, and then play Until Dawn. What choice should I make, bro? Should I go up the stairs or underneath the
Yeah.
bed?
That's one thing that's kind of neat about this game. Like, if your character dies, they're dead.
Yeah.
So,
Game over.
Fuck. Well, I mean, probably other characters you play as.
Game over, man. Game over.
Fuck, shut up, Hudson.
moving on to music, there's 12 albums that have been announced in 2 weeks. 9 of them all come out in August. Symphony X with Underworld comes out July 24th.
Did they put out a song?
Yes,
What was it called? I don't
Underworld.
remember. Right, okay.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. Fear Factory with Genexus, August 7th. Wonder if it's about the Nexus. Destiny. Tell more story than Destiny in the next Fear Factor album. That's cool. Cattle Decapitation with the Anthropocene Extinction, August 7th. The song they put out is fucking amazing. So I'm super fucking excited for that. Bullet for My Valentine with Venom. August 14th.
Might be right.
There's no way out. You gotta review it, Keith. There's no way out.
Alright, I'll fucking do it. You want to dance? I made this joke last week. Do you want to dance when we see it?
Yeah, let's do it. Battlecross with Rise to Power, August 21st.
There you go, Keith.
Dude, the song they put out was fucking awesome.
That.
I forget what it was
You
called.
can wear your shorts.
Damn. And my shirt that I got. I have to find that though.
Yeah.
My Open Drink Destroy shirt. Find that.
Make sure you deck yourself out in your Battlecross gear when the album comes out.
I will. Don't. You think I won't?
Yeah. The album art for the album's pretty cool too. Dark Sermon with the Oracle, August 21st.
You mean like the Oracles? Like.
Maybe. Dude, their debut album was like one of the best deathcore albums in fucking years. So I'm excited for this. Ghost with their new album, Meloria, August 21st.
Is that the Ghost, the fucking band that dresses up like wraiths?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's cool. I'm very interested in that. Hate Eternal with Infernus, August 21st. You can get some fucking boring technical death metal.
Great shot.
If you're
It's
into
just
that.
boring.
I
Soilwork.
can shred.
What?
I said I can shred.
Yeah, exactly. Anybody can.
That's what the album should be called. I can shred.
Soilwork with the Ride Majestic, August 28th. Super fucking excited for that. Living Infinite was amazing. Nile with What Should Not Be Unearthed, August 28th. I'm super excited for that, but hopefully it doesn't suck balls like their last album. Slayer with Repentless, September 11th.
Okay, that's what that says.
Slayer released God Hates Us All on September 11th.
The actual September. Well, I mean,
Yeah, like that day in 2001.
Worst
Timing ever.
Yeah. So who knows? Maybe the world will hold their breath that day.
Fucking, well, fuck. I mean, they're trying to be all, what's the word I'm looking for?
Edgy?
Yeah, trying to be edgy, like when they put out Angel of Death, or when they put out Jihad back a couple years ago. They're trying to like be like, hey, it's okay, we're still
riding this train. We're still beating this dead horse.
We're edgy. We don't care what people think. We shock people.
Yeah.
We got a song that was cool, and we got a song that was boring as fuck.
What?
So, I think it'll go one way or the other. I don't think it'll be in the middle. I'll be surprised if it'll be in the middle. I think it's either going to be pretty okay, like World Painted Blood,
Or it'll be like,
or
wow.
it'll be boring as fuck.
It'll be Diablo's Musica. It'll be like,
Yeah. It's like, fuck. Five Finger Death Punch announced to me on Got Your Six. Didn't put a date on it. There you go. Whatever, I'll review it. I
It's
don't give a
okay.
fuck.
It's okay. I can't wait. Never mind. That's not a joke. I can't wait till the album passes. Then it can be behind us.
It'll have our 6.
It'll be 6. I had to put a joke in. We missed the Valve joke last week.
Yeah.
The thing didn't go up, so I had to make a joke this week. I had to do it.
Yeah. In tour news, Epica, Helveti, and the Agonist are touring.
Epica and OE8 would just...
Yeah.
They're at the soundstage in Baltimore. I will be there.
I would like
I'll
to
be
know.
there.
What date is this?
Baltimore date's September 8th, which is actually the first date of the tour. So it starts right there. That's a Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, I might need to go.
It's Tuesday.
So, super fucking excited for that.
I'm excited for that.
All-Stars Tour 2015. Don't know why this tour still fucking exists. This is like the trying to be irrelevant in 2015 tour. This tour was always the I didn't make it on Warped Tour.
Yeah.
Upon a Burning Bodies headlining. Dance Gavin
Bring the rain.
Dance. Skylit Drive. I Wrestled a Bear Once. Oceano. Dayshell. Within the Ruins. Chasing Safety. Come the Dawn. And Conquer Divide.
Something about coming on the dawn. Gosh.
God, these band names are awful for the most part.
A Scarlet Drive.
Sam wanted to say I wrestled a pair once.
I wasn't. Did you see? Dance Gavin Dance was on there.
Yeah.
This tour, I
Doesn't
forget
need
where
difference.
at. That's true. But one of the days on, I forget where at. That's true. But one of the days on, I forget where at. That's true. But one of the days on, I forget where at. That's true. But one of the days on, I forget where at. That's true. But one of the days on, I forget where at. That's true. But one of the days on, I forget where at. That's true. But one of the days on, I forget where at. That's true. But one of the days on, I forget where at. That's true. But one of the days on, I forget where at. That's true. But one of the days on, I forget where at. That's true. But one of the days on, I forget where at. That's true. But one of the days on, I forget where at. That's true. But one of the days on, I forget where at. That's true. But one of the days on, I forget where at. That's true. But one of the days on, I forget where at. That's true. But one of the days on, I forget where at. That's true. But one of the days on, I forget where at. That's true. But one of the days on, I forget where at I forget which city, but All Stars Tour and Summer Slaughter are in the same venue at the same time. So if you buy a ticket, you get to go to both. It's like, what opposite worlds? You're going to have Cattle Decapitation playing over here, and fucking like the Skylit Drive playing over here. And the crowds are going to be like the mixture of shit that shouldn't happen.
Like literally same time, same venue.
Same day, same time. It's a big venue with multiple stages.
Oh, fuck.
So it'll be like a festival.
I'll laugh.
It's a festival of fuckery.
It's a festival of like good and shit.
It's Duel Fest. It's
So you'll have Arch Enemy headlining over here and Upon a Burning Body headlining over here.
You got War. You got War Eternal over here and Bringing Rain and Thunder over here.
This tour should not exist anymore, man. I See Stars headlined it last year. Every Time I Die, which they're kind of cool, they headlined it 1 year. The second year was kind of its biggest year, with Suicide Silence and Unearth. First year was okay. We didn't stay for the whole thing though, because Amir headlined it without Sana.
Ew.
So we didn't watch that at all. What else is on that tour? For Today, I wrestled a bear once. Ghost Aside in This Moment, Born Osiris, Happens World, Chelsea Chrome.
Oh, I
See,
see.
Motionless and White. See, there were some decent bands back in the day. Attila.
Yeah.
Memphis Mayfire. Sleeping with Sirens. They opened the show. Now they're like fucking massive. I couldn't. Yeah. It was an okay show then. Shouldn't happen anymore now. None of those bands are relevant, and they're. Fuck, I hate that. Shit bothers me. Leases.
Yay.
Unless you boys got anything else.
I mean, Deadpool stuff.
Oh yeah, Deadpool's finished. Deadpool has wrapped.
It's about the only other big thing I can think of.
Yes.
That's about it.
These video games, you can buy all these right now.
I will. I'll do it.
How about some Badland Game of the Year edition? I didn't know this was a Game of the Year at one point.
I've never
What
heard
game
of
is
this
it?
Badland Game of the Year edition.
Why would I want to go to some bad land?
I know.
On literally every console
Why not go to the Borderlands?
ever.
Border lines, personalities.
Don't call your game a Game of the Year edition if it didn't win any Game of the Years.
Did it? I mean, who knows? Maybe it did. I mean, I've never.
I've never fucking heard of it, so.
Dude, Game of the Year this year's gonna be hard. Fucking hard.
Yeah, a little bit. Ew. Sam's around. I'd like to talk about that next week. Our favorite shit
So far.
so far. Chariot Wars for the PC. Magic at 2 for the PlayStation 4 and PC. Magnetic Cage Closed for the PC. Octodad Dadliest Catch for the Vita. Roundabout for the PS4. Ultra Street Fighter 4 for the PlayStation 4.
Yes.
PlayStation 4 exclusive Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Street Fighter 5.
Yeah,
It gets a thing.
that is a thing.
So you can play Mortal Kombat to hold you off until Street Fighter 5 comes.
Yeah. Rogue Legacy is on Xbox One.
It's actually a really good game,
Yeah, I just suck at games like that.
from what I hear.
So, yeah, it is a good game though. Don't Starve Giant Edition for the Wii U, which this is in. If you buy Don't Starve on the Wii U, you get 2 copies of it, one to give to a friend.
Oh,
Cool.
I mean, I guess. Nobody's gonna fucking
Well,
buy
the
it.
idea of Don't Starve is to play with people.
Yeah, so that's cool that Nintendo is doing that.
That's pretty cool.
So, Hyper Dimension Neptunia Rebirth 2 Sisters Generation for the PC.
Oh, we get to these awesome PC games. All right, here we go. I'm enthralled. Fuck.
Oh.
Damn it.
And then Splatoon for the Wii U.
Apparently, it's really good.
Yeah, that's a funny video game. So, I might actually pick that up eventually. Maybe in like August though, because they're adding a whole bunch in August.
You play it?
You're gonna play it.
I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna drive it home. I'm gonna.
You gotta put it in
take
your car
the disc out.
Yeah.
You gotta open it. Take the disc out.
Yeah.
You gotta put it in your console.
Sorry, Sam's not here.
Downloads whatever.
Somebody help do it.
Hit start. Move through the menus.
Find a match. Wait for the match.
Pick
Play
your
it.
character. Play the match. Wait for match to end. See results. Next match.
Music.
Rinse and repeat.
This week kind of sucked for music. Exiles with Oblivion. They're from Mexico. Symphonic progressive metal from Mexico. I'm gonna check it out though. Kamchatka with Long Road Made of Gold. They're a blue-based stoner.
What?
That's all it says.
Blue bass. I can't speak.
Third Ion with 13/8-bit progressive metal from Canada. We butter the bread with butter with Whiter Gale. They're from Germany. They're metalcore. We've heard that band for a while.
We butter the bread with butter.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Can we please have that
That's
as the best
great.
band name for the week?
That's great.
Ape Machine.
That's
It's
good.
live
That's good.
at Freak Valley. They are labeled as Ape Core.
I'll check them out. Ape Machine.
I'm learning so many kinds of music now from doing this.
So many different subgenres.
Apnica with Paul Zazioni. Conversations. They are labeled as post-metal. How are you post-metal when metal isn't over? That's what I don't
how is
understand
it-
with these genres.
How is there such thing as postmodern? Because isn't
Yeah.
modern now?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, what is post-black metal and post-metalcore? Because those genres still exist.
I think it's like post like the modern music, like for classical music lesson on this
Yeah.
music related channel. You know, because the modern era was like in the early 20th century, like up until like the 50s, and the postmodern is how music evolved after that. So it's like it's not metal, it's an extension of it. It's not metalcore, it's an extension of it.
Why do we gotta get picky? Just call it fucking black metal, metalcore, dickcore, whatever you want to call it.
Cumcore.
That's it.
Wolfcore.
We gotta check this band out, Keith. Guardians of Time with Rage and Fire. They're apparently power metal.
Okay.
Yes.
Game. Let's do it. First, we're gonna listen to that fucking Trollfest song because that song is fucking amazing.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a band called Light the Fire with their Lost at CEP that came out this week. They're labeled as post-hardcore, southern, techno, metalcore, gent.
Gent.
All of those genres.
The only thing that matters there is gent.
Gent. Southern. That's southern post.
Southern gent.
Southern. What post southern? I don't fucking know.
Postmodern, southern, techno, metalcore, and gent.
So it's postmodern southern techno metalcore, and then it's also kind of gent. All right.
Skip Rock with Take It or Leave It on Street Dog Records.
Street Dog.
Hard rock.
From Street Dog.
Thunder with Wonder Days. They're labeled as dad metal.
Dad metal.
Dad metal.
Date my daughter, I'll kill you.
Turbo Wolf with Two Hands. That's it.
What?
Two-handed
God damn.
increase to 100.
That's pretty. I still like I butter my toast with butter. That's
I
stuff.
butter my bread with butter.
Yeah, butter my. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah. Band's been around for a while. I remember finding them. Remember Anthony or Tony sending me that on Facebook. Dude, check this out. Whatever.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Weekly Breakdown 34. Maybe next week we'll be talking about 2015 because we're halfway through the fucking year. So
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Monday.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.